What's going on, everyone? TomGorian here, and welcome to the very first race of Supreme Formula Racing on F1 2021. We're back for a new season of SFR, but today is the pre-season race here at Sao Paulo, Brazil. Obviously, we're doing a pre-season race before the season starts. It starts this week as of the time of recording this. It literally starts on Saturday. I'm recording this on Thursday night, and the first race starts on Saturday, August 7th. But yeah, welcome to Supreme Formula Racing. You're probably familiar with this if you watched a couple of my F1 2020 league racing videos. This is the series where we race on Saturdays on the Xbox, and we try to see who is the best at league racing and who can become the league racing champion of Supreme Formula Racing. Last season, Constant Ryan was the man to beat, and hopefully now with a new game, hopefully we can close the gap even further and pretty much try and get a run at the SFR Championship. But if this is the type of content that you like to see, progressive league racing, competitive league racing at a high level, then make sure you like this video and subscribe. If my team career mode is not the type of thing for you, league racing season is getting underway now for most leagues, and SFR is coming on Saturday. I'm going to leave all of the links pretty much. I'm going to leave all the links to SFR in the description. And if you want to sign up, go ahead and sign up. We've got pretty much a whole grid for the first race on Saturday. So if you want to sign up, if you want to get more information, make sure you follow them on Twitter. Make sure you follow them on Twitch. They have a YouTube channel, and I'll put all of their links down in the description. So what do you need to know about SFR Season 5 on F1 2021? First of all, I'm in the Red Bull. As you can see, this is Q2 right now in the pre-season race, and now we're in Q3 in intermediate conditions. And I have to say, pace-wise was actually really good. As we cross the line now, we do a 16.5, and I think we go out and improve on that 16.5. And as you can see, that we were quicker than Leclerc, and also we might be quicker than Ryan, but this is the hot lap, probably my fastest lap of the entire session. And I'm not gonna lie, the Red Bull sounds really good and it feels really good, not just in the dry but in the wet as well. As far as the Red Bull is concerned, we got driver picks. I finished 6th in last season, and I was gonna go Williams. I'm not gonna lie, I really like the Williams in this game, but the Red Bull was free. Mercedes, Red Bull, McLaren, they were all taken. Aston Martin as well, they were taken as well. So when it came to my pick, the Red Bull was the way to go. And as you can tell, well, Adam Lee's not here. He's not here. He couldn't make it this week for the pre-season race, but he will be my teammate. If you guys remember him from the old RFL days, back in Season 1 and the early seasons. Anyway, 2 purple sectors, across the line we go. We're going to improve by 9 tenths and do a 15.5. That was probably my best lap of the entire qualifying session. And as you can see, we're on pole position, ahead of Ryan and Big Will and Leclerc, but the track is getting quicker every second that we speak. So there are a couple things that I am a bit concerned about with this game, I can't lie. Number one, the cabs. Obviously the cabs are the biggest issue, as Big Will, is on pole position, but as we enter sector 2 right now, we've got a green sector, so it's still all to play for in the battle for pole position. Can we get pole position? It's a sector 2, it's a purple sector 2. We've got to get a good traction, good exit, early shift into 5th, and then floor it all the way into the line. We have to go for it. It's good exit there. Shortest route to the line, stick to the left hand side. Is it pole position for us? We set the fastest lap, but Ryan is still coming across the line. Ryan goes, and I think Ryan has beat us towards pole position for this SFR pre-season race around Brazil. I don't know if he has or not. Let's just see. Yes, he has. Just under 2 temps. So yeah, Ryan on the intermediate tyres, 2 temps quicker than us, but we were literally 5 temps. Well, we were 3 temps quicker than Big Will for the start of this race. So yeah, here we go. We're going to get underway here for the pre-season race here in Brazil. I'm going to talk about the gameplay of F1 2021 so far, how I'm finding it, the setups, you know, etc, etc. I think everyone has a different opinion on the gameplay and how it is this year with the handling model, and obviously the performance patch hasn't came in yet, so the cars are still yet to be timed correctly. But anyway, we're waiting on the grid for the first SFR pre-season race. It's 5 red lights. We are lights out in Sao Paulo, and away we go for the pre-season race. Ryan's got a decent start. We're going to tuck it into the slipstream here. We're going to brake towards turn 1. And yeah, race over already. We go wide on the exit of 2 into 3. And that's literally our race over by the first corner. I don't know what Ryan was doing there. I don't know if that's my fault there. Yeah, he just broke really early. And yeah, I wasn't expecting him to brake that early. I was expecting him to brake probably 50 meters later, but yeah, we got damage. And as if you're wondering, it is simulation damage, and it is proper simulation damage for this year's game. So the side pods, the barge boards, the floor, and also the rear wing can get damaged in this league, so we've got to be watching out for that. So looks like now we're on a complete different strategy. Well, realistically, it's the same strategy, mediums to hards for this race. So yeah, we've got a lot of open track now. Let's just try and make the most of it. I want to talk about the cabs. It's very unrealistic, as we've got a safety car for this race. We've got 2 safety cars for this race today, so yeah, that should be really fun. But yeah, the cabs are a really big issue, and they're not just a big issue for they're not an issue for this track. You will see that they are an issue for this track, but it's not just this track. It's Spain, Australia, China. You know, I don't understand why the curbs are so lethal in this year's game. Obviously in 2019 and 2020, the curbs were lethal for some of the tracks, not all of them. But in this year's game, you can't ride the curbs at all on any track. Never mind Brazil, Spain, as Papa Goose goes down the inside of Cal, I think that is, as we're going to go around the outside of McLaren. We get the slipstream around the outside going into the right-hander, and that is one of the best moves I've done of this race. Clean move around the outside. We did use overtake there, but I'm very proud of that overtake. I had a bit of issues with this race as well as far as the setup is concerned. The tyres were going off completely. The mediums this year, just they seem to go off quite quickly. To the point where you really feel understeer, and when it comes to these next couple of laps, lap 14, 15, you know, on these mediums, you know, the tyre wear really gets to you. But yeah, as you can see, Dom the Noodle is ahead of us. As we enter lap 17, we get a track extended warning, and as you can see right now on the curb there, just lose the rear end, and yeah, 3-second time penalty. Don't know why I'm getting a penalty for corner cutting, but yeah, the curbs this year are just really lethal. I don't know if it's because of a setup issue or if the game is, you know, intentionally designed for that, but yeah, the curbs are just a massive issue. You can't really touch them, you can't really do anything at all. Anyway, lap 18 of 36, we're literally halfway through this Brazilian Grand Prix, and I've put a set of softs on. I'm not going to make it to the end, I don't think, because we didn't have any new mediums, just used mediums. So yeah, we're going to see what we can do in the second half of this race. Make contact there with the wall in the pit lane, and yeah, as you can see right now, lap 19, a second safety car, Dom the Noodle, has the fastest lap of this race, and yeah, pretty much this was a 17, well, as you can see now, a 15 lap sprint towards the end of this race. 14 lap sprint, whatever. But yeah, here we go for the restart. Fresh softs. I was going to go try and go down the inside of Dom the Noodle in the AlphaTauri. We go a little bit wide there. I don't know what's happened to Dom the Noodle. I think he's lost position. Papa Goose. Actually, no, that's Jordai in the Alfa Romeo. He's ghosted. I think he's disconnected. He was having connection issues all race. We're going to go down the inside and now Big Will again. It's going to be a reminiscent move off lap 10. We're going to go wheel to wheel between the McLaren. Hold it around the outside. Can we? No, he has the racing line now. And yeah, Big Will has the advantage as we're heading towards Sector 2. As far as who I'm going to be fighting this year, I think Big Will is one of them. Vapid's on the pad, but he will be on the wheel for the first couple of races. Down the inside we go on the McLaren. But yeah, Big Will has really improved his pace. And if we're able to keep up with Leclerc and Ryan, maybe, you know, maybe, just maybe, you know, Kimi, TM Kirby, shout out to my homie TM Kirby. You know, you've heard him in the last couple of videos, but he seems to be really quick. I'm really excited for this year's game, for this year's league racing, as Dom the Noodle goes down the inside. Let's see if we can go side by side with him. He pushes us wide once, he gives us complete understeer, he forces it into the barrier. Don't know what the hell's he doing. We're going to go down the inside again. He makes contact with us, and yeah, that's not how I wanted my pre-season race to go. But yeah, thankfully it's only a pre-season race, it's nothing big, but who knows. Thanks for watching, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.